relationships, Christianity, enthusiasm, and youthfulness, plus networking, entrepreneurship, truth, working out, organizations, Reiki, and kindness. It's a bunch of things, but so are we. I welcome you all in. We are here on Haps, which is a free world class broadcasting tool to be able to allow allow broadcasters to simultaneously broadcast to multiple platforms at one time from an easy dashboard on your desktop or through a very functional app on which you can download on Android and iOS. And welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to invite if you're a Hapster, you want to join me, or if you don't already have Haps and want to join me live here, I'm participating in the Haps Challenge. Hey, Banner Man, here. I'm going to invite you up here if you want to join me. I'm not sure if you're participating in the Haps Challenge. I'm running out of time here I meant to broadcast yesterday, but a good friend of mine, I haven't seen in 4 years, just messaged me yesterday, was coming into Vegas for a meetup, and I got to see him yesterday. Hey, awesome. You're coming on in. Doing nothing. Banner Man, let's see here.
Sorry about the black screen. I just drove back to Ohio and I'm just sort of resting.
Okay, awesome.
All right.
Howard the Journal, come on in from Portland with us. Let's make it to 2:50 here. Taking it easy a little bit. Nothing too formal tonight. Ignore my cats playing in the background. Banner, where are you coming in from?
I'm coming in from Mississippi.
Mississippi, Gulfport, Mississippi.
Gulfport, Mississippi. That is all the way down on the beach in the Gulf of Mexico. And I am 40 miles from where Brett Favre grew up, and I'm 40 miles from Three Doors Down.
Oh, cool.
So
I like both.
You like both of them, huh?
Yes. Brett Favre. The Three Doors Down. I love Three Doors Down. Yeah. My brother's he was a concert promoter till COVID. And he's in the southeast. He was stationed in Montgomery, Alabama for 8 years in the Air Force, but he moved up to Birmingham post Air Force, and he does concert promoting in the southeast, and that a lot of rock. He helped bring a lot of the rock and roll bands through to Montgomery rather than just country stuff. That's very. I was laughing because like he he had a lot of the threes and a lot of the S's, like Shinedown, Seether. Drawing a blank on some of the others right now, but there's a lot of bands that start with S, and then the threes. I was a big fan during those times. You got Third Eye Blind, 3 Days Grace.
I love Third Eye Blind. Now, did you say he's living in Birmingham now?
Yeah.
Okay, I just went through Birmingham.
Cool.
Going home, yeah. Birmingham's a beautiful place. That's a beautiful city.
I've only been there briefly. He's been there a long time. I haven't gotten out there much. I'm out here in Las Vegas.
Oh,
Let me invite some more people in here, see if there's anyone around. I'm hoping I meet the challenge, because I don't know whether they're on East Coast or West, like Pacific time for what the cutoff, because I know it's and Harbor Journal, you're here. I don't hear your audio yet. If you want to chime in, say hi.
Oh, yeah, you're there. You hear me? Because I don't hear myself or see myself.
Yeah, I hear you.
We see you and we hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what's wrong with my phone, but I do believe it's Pacific time. Let me try on the computer and see if I can see anything.
Switching back and forth to.
What? I just see myself. That's it. And my other broadcast crashed like an hour or two before I realized that there was no video feed.
I got you perfect right here, Harbor.
Really? Because the only thing when I push show live, I see audience preview and there's a black screen.
Well,
Bannerman's got a black screen. Are you seeing his?
No, I don't even see you. I mean, I see audience preview, black screen, and and I actually yesterday got 1,000 people in my broadcast when before it took me over 9 hours to get to 250.
Wow.
I got to 971, and then turned off the audio and put my stuffed dog on and said, "Woof woof, you get the last 29." But I literally was on there and it wasn't even promoting the broadcast other than when I changed the title and then reshared it on Twitter, and I got to like 1,000. That was kind of cool. I didn't ever do that before. And I'm looking now under, like right now when I look on, okay, there, now I see myself on your screen, but I don't even see yourself on my phone.
Oops.
Huh.
Oh, what? I knocked myself out. There you go. I was trying to change my location. Okay, here, hang on a second. Yep, I see settings.
Now I just see you. Now I see me. Now I see someone else. Where's Woof Woof? Oh, what time is it? It's 9:30. Woof Woof is going to bed. It's 9:30, but there's Woof Woof.
Hi, Woof Woof.
He says hi. He says good night. There's Bear. Their bedtime changes with the seasons, so he gets to stay up at 10 when it becomes spring.
Okay, so we're losing. Is it this next week, next Sunday, that we lose an hour of sleep, so to speak? Do we spring forward, or is that like a couple weeks from now?
That's Easter.
No, I didn't look up the date yet this year, so I don't know. I know it was a full moon on the snow moon was Friday morning, I believe. It might have been. I know I put it up a day too soon and then pulled it off my social media, so I think it was Friday morning. Now you're like in that little like screen. There's a little. It's flashing. Like I don't know why it's doing that.
It's flashing when I don't hit your picture. It's flashing. When I hit your picture, it's fine.
Okay, and I'd like to welcome Bruce. Bruce is a caregiver in Martins Ferry, Ohio. Welcome to the broadcast here. And
Thank you.
let's see here, and Michael Bathurst from Toronto, inviting you up as well. Everybody wants to hop in, say hi, who you are, where you are, what you do.
Hey, Darcy, how long have you been in Las Vegas?
6.5 years, and I love it.
Darcy, are you going to Podfest? I didn't mean to interrupt you, but are you going to Podfest?
I haven't thought that far.
Oh, you know it's this week?
Oh gosh, then I don't know that I'll have a chance to.
You can get a free ticket. The link is in my bio. If anyone on here wants a free ticket.
Awesome. And Bagpiper Don from Seattle, Washington, welcome.
Hello.
Now Bagpiper's it must be my phone. I need a new battery with yeah.
Do you have everything else closed right now so that it's not using up the extra bandwidth of the
on my phone?
not the bandwidth, but like the CPU. I don't know if that would have changed it or affected it all.
Yeah, like I mean,
one of the
I can.
problems is that I needed to go to the Apple store to get a new battery, and I've been too afraid to go anywhere because I'm high risk for COVID. But apparently, because of the protest, the Apple store, the Mac store, has been closed like since the summer anyway, and it just reopened.
Wow.
It was
Michael,
all boarded
I like
up.
your comment that I'm a powerful force in the universe. I appreciate that.
Who is? Darcy Network is? Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna put the.
Barbara,
that help. Well, it didn't help for long.
Hi, Irvin from Augusta.
Darcy, are you a teacher?
Am I a teacher? In some regards, I teach people about digital marketing, but no, I'm a digital marketer. I have an agency in Las Vegas that helps small businesses and nonprofits, and I also do e-commerce and affiliate marketing.
I can tell you got a very you keep things together. I like the way you read the comments and everything.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a little bit of skill set from Periscope days. I still hope that Haps moves it to the center, that my eyes aren't shifting away from the camera over to the side to get to see the comments. I'd love to have them centered, and then have the camera stuff to the. I'd rather have the camera stuff to the side and the comments in the center. Yeah,
there's quite a delay on here.
It's a very good idea.
Yeah. I think they're working on it, but I mean, I love Haps. I was so excited. I had Peter and Pablo join me on my Clubhouse. Are you guys on Clubhouse? I love Clubhouse. I'm on it.
Yeah, I'm on Clubhouse.
Yeah, so I'm a I'm a big fan of Clubhouse, able to do
Oh, yeah.
rooms daily from 3:30 to 4 Pacific on 13 different topics in a 2-week cycle of subjects, but at different panelists and subtopics each time.
Have you
Um,
run of
and
mine?
Robert asks, am I enjoying the nightlife? Oh my gosh, in Vegas, I'm so excited because people are coming back. Things are opening up again. I'm a founding member of the Cause Marketing Chamber of Commerce, which is a a brand new, first of its kind chamber of commerce to ignite the relationships between businesses and nonprofits to elevate the community with a vision where social social responsibility is the new bottom line. And we had our monthly mixer on Tuesday. Wednesday, I was at a uh, photo shoot slash networking event. Got to see some friends I hadn't seen in a few months. And then Thursday night, there was a meetup of Spice Nation, which is I forget what SPICE stands for exactly, but it's a network of entrepreneurs in multiple cities, and they have a monthly event in Las Vegas. So I was able to get to see people, and then last night I was able to a friend from oh my gosh, a good friend of mine messaged me at 1:30 or 12:30 in the afternoon that he made it to Vegas. He just decided the night before he was coming in because there's a guy, BitBoy Crypto, who has over 840,000 subscribers on YouTube. He's been one of the top YouTube creators of content for cryptocurrency. So BitBoy Crypto had a meetup in Vegas last night. So I was able to get to meet him, got to see my friend, and it was so
Were
good.
the meetups inside without masks?
It's with masks.
Yeah.
But I mean, we don't. But if you're drinking or eating, you don't have to wear a mask while you're drinking or eating, and when you're not, then you're wearing a mask. And
No, Darcy, let me ask you a question because I used to go there quite a bit when I was doing bodyguarding. My place of choice back in the day was the Palms. Is that still the Palms? The Palms
the
Hotel?
Palm Casino.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and it is open. The one across the street, Rio, has closed because of COVID and stuff. And I hear that it's going to get torn down. And I think they might be putting in a basketball stadium there or something like that. I don't know. I don't exactly know what's going on with it. Welcome, Bruce. Welcome, Walt from Carlo. Walt, where is Carlo?
He's over there. He's over there in Scotland, England.
Oh, in Ireland.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ireland.
Carlo, Ireland. Good morning. Good morning.
Are you following Walt, Darcy?
Let's see here. Yes.
Yeah.
Darcy, were you on that Haps featured broadcast the other day?
He's a
Or
good.
it was coming from Haps?
No.
Walt's a good guy. So, what do you think about the Cosmopolitan? That's my hotel of choice out there.
Oh, I love the Cosmo. It's very clean. It's the customer service is excellent.
See a lot of there too.
What was that?
You see a lot of daytime stars in there, like soap opera stars, daytime TV
Oh,
stars.
I didn't watch any, so I wouldn't recognize any of them.
Who do you see
I usually don't there's not a lot of stars that I would actually recognize because I don't really watch TV or movies that much. I mean, it's big stars that I would recognize, and a lot of them, if they're out and about. I mean, like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, there's not a lot of people in the world that look quite like them, but a lot of other stars that, when they got makeup and their hair all done and so forth, if they're more, they can go incognito a bit better.
Brad Pitt and Angelina's bought
Fake mustache.
17 kids.
I missed.
On it.
It kind of broke up for a second. I didn't quite hear that. What did you say?
I said Angelina and Brad's pretty easy to spot. They got about 24 kids walking behind them all the time. I don't think they're an item anymore.
No. Yeah, I was sad that I wasn't happy that Brad Pitt cheated on Jennifer Aniston because I really liked them as a couple, Brad and Jennifer Aniston. I didn't like that he cheated on her with Angelina Jolie when Angelina and Brad were on set for Mr. and Mrs. Smith or whatever that movie was.
Well, what do you think? Thought? I mean, come on, Angelina. You got to be smarter than that. He's cheating on you. With he's got a wife. He's cheating. He's cheating on the girl that he's with. You don't think it's going to be different than with you? Come on, man.
Well, he's lucky she didn't use real bullets in that movie.
Does this count? Does this count as views when we're on here on our own accounts? Because I just saw my account change.
You guys are more experienced Happsters than I am.
I don't know, but it went from 13.2 to 0.3 while it was on here, so maybe it does count.
Darcy, you're not an experienced Happster?
This is my 5th broadcast.
Okay, you're
Okay.
not experienced. Okay.
I wanted to stop in and help you get your 250. I need to finish watching the Golden Globes that I have on delay. So
do you want to? You can broadcast it with us, or unless that's against Haps, like you can't be broadcasting other people's stuff on or something. I don't know because I haven't watched it.
You
Hey,
want
girl,
to? You want to hear it?
Sure. So the Golden Globes, I always get like the Emmys and the Oscars and Golden Globes. I don't know. They're all like I said, I don't really watch TV and movies that much.
Yeah, but
Star Wars. When Star Wars movies come out,
I don't think I can be on here and like pay attention. Like
okay.
I won't be able to. But I can put it on the audio on my account, and like you can like go back and listen to it on my account, and then I'll delete it later.
Okay. Cool.
Okay?
Oh well, right. Thank you for calling me a natural, like Chris and Martin.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Thanks for the congrats on my 5th broadcast.
Oh.
Hey, Darcy, I can just.
Oh yeah. Okay. Bye.
I can see you at a mixer. I've been to a lot of mixers in my life. I could just see you at a mixer. You all over the damn place. You everywhere. You talking to everybody.
I'm very social. And what floors people is that I was really shy when I was a kid. If my brother knows, like I wouldn't, until I was late in high school, I didn't talk to anybody until I knew everybody in the room. But I joined Key Club International, which is the high school level of Kiwanis. And I went to the international convention. There's 2,500 high school students. And a lot of Key Clubbers are shy. And they were really cool people and I wanted to meet them, but I was shy too. So it's like, the only way I'm going to meet them is if I step up and introduce myself. And that really got me out of my shell. It's like someone's got to step up. And I decided to step up and I had a lot more fun in life after I had a lot more fun as an extrovert than I did as an introvert.
Really?
Right. And now I'm absolutely an extrovert. I gained so much energy by being with people. That's why, I could sit here and broadcast and talk about digital marketing or Christianity or entrepreneurship or fitness or any of those things. Hey, Lenny, come on in. Yeah, but I have a lot more fun with engaging with people. So I'm thrilled that you're here.
Have you met Greg Walker on Clubhouse?
I know Greg personally from Periscope back in the day at the original Periscope Summit in New York and San Francisco 5.5 years ago.
Yeah, well, he met me. He came and found me on Periscope and told me that I had impressed. I motivated him, and I didn't know who he was. And so I met Greg, and I was supposed to see him up in Ohio, but wasn't able to hook up. But he's invited me over there a couple of times to Clubhouse.
I welcome. Yeah. Do you definitely join us over on Clubhouse, and it's a great way of connecting. There's a lot of Happsters on Clubhouse, and then you can meet people there, and then you can get to know each other, and then come back over to Haps and have co-broadcasters.
Yeah, Greg is I'll tell you, man, people that haven't heard his story, you need to hear his story.
Yeah, he's so motivational. And Walt, Walt says, I appreciate the invite, but it's only 5:40 here, still in bed. Oh, alrighty, old. Next time, Walt. Next time. Type what you do. What's everybody do? And welcome, Chris and Martin.
Hi, I'm going to pop on just for a few minutes because we're going to go get some fresh air after
Chris, hey,
being
Chris.
in cosplay for the last 3 hours, and I'm even pulling parts of the costume off. It lasts 5 hours, okay. And fresh air is a good idea when you've been sweating underneath layers of costume and wig, and I just took off my pointed ears about 10 minutes ago. So,
What was your costume?
we just did a Lord of the Rings style Middle Earth storytelling reading with other Happsters.
Huh.
We are prop makers and special skills actors, and we normally get hired to go to conventions to teach people how to make their own costumes and stuff. And we've been cosplaying together since the 80s. And we haven't had a convention in the last year. So we've decided to start using Haps in order to kind of fill that gap. So what we're doing is sponsorships and awards of $5 or more. We write you into a story, and we get into our cosplays, our costumes, and go live to air with the story, and then go from there. Oh, did we lose you guys? Oh, wait, anyway. Oh no, where'd everyone go? I didn't. I can still see the screen and everything. What happened? Oh no.
See you, Chris.
Can you? Oh, I see a Betterman. Well, I see a
I
black. But where'd the rest of them go?
I can't see. I can't see Darcy.
I can't either.
She might have got a phone call.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, this is the unknown scoper. How are you, Darcy? Yes, I'm the one that, yes, is in the witness protection program. So that's true. Everybody laughs, but it actually is true.
That's perfectly all right. I hope you have your locations turned off then.
I looked up and I'm like, oh, she gave me an invite. So I'm like, oh, this is like my first time on my phone. So like, bear with me because I'm like, okay, how do I do this? How do I do this? I had the best scope today, but I'm still trying to figure out the phone thing. So, and like my eyes were getting like double vision from trying to read the font.
Friend in
And I
Las
don't have glasses. Richard, did you make it home safe?
Vegas. I did make it home safe. I've had about 5 hours sleep, and I'm ready to go again.
Wait, ready to go to sleep again or ready to go on the road again?
Ready to get on the road. I'm about to ride down to the beach.
Oh my good, Richard, why don't you get a few more hours of sleep?
I'm not sleeping.
The beach ain't open. It was only midnight there.
Yeah, then I come in here to Darcy, and Darcy just got me energized. I can see. I got a new friend that I can stop by and see in Las Vegas now. Darcy knows everything out there.
Okay, see, I already forgot that. I'm like, why am I
there's
staring
life.
at this? And I gotta hit the screen so I can see all you. Oh, I'm not the only one who's dark.
Am I back in?
Hey, Darcy. What's up? Hey, Darcy, do you know AP9 out there?
Am I back in?
Hi, Bill.
I can see you.
Okay, am I back live within the same broadcast?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so I had to come in from my phone. I broke the cardinal rule of having other things open or closing everything. I don't know. I forgot to close a few tabs.
Yeah, you're good.
And I changed my. I went to change my screen to be brighter, and then it froze it, so it didn't and I don't know if you can hear my computer whirring and whizzing.
Oh my God, she's got another computer whizzing and whirring. Mine bit the dust. It's a joke.
Well,
I
can hear you, but I can only see myself in a blank thing that says Bannerman. So you don't seem to be actually visually on air.
No, I'm never visually on air.
Okay, so I know I'm missing some comments here. Let me try to catch up real quick here to see. Let's see how it goes.
No,
hi, Lenny.
Bit the dust, hence why I had to use the phone. But I started off on Haps on a computer, so I had no idea how to use it, mobile, and nothing was working. So I had to switch to my other phone, which is better quality.
Okay, go to YouTube. go to Pablo. Like go to look at up at Haps on YouTube, and Pablo's got a whole bunch of tutorials.
Mm-hmm. No,
What?
I figured it out pretty fast. And I tell you, I did a broadcast. I looked at the numbers out, I was just trying to reach my 250, to continue my streak of this is week 5. I just looked at the view count. It's at 2,000 views. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I think that's pretty cool.
Cool. So this
Yeah.
is, let's see here.
Well, I couldn't have done it without Ann Rush and Swift and Bannerman. You probably were sleeping. Oh gosh, Piano Man. Who else was in there? Oh, I can't even remember.
Oh
I'm
gosh, I
just
didn't even
I've been
realize
like a
I
little
changed.
kid, like with a new toy,
Oh.
excited and doesn't want to put it down.
Hey, Chris, I still want you guys to meet Warren.
I want to, honey. So badly. I want to.
And we might be going over to New Orleans today. I got a friend that's in town. I was supposed to have met him last night at Ruth Chris, and unfortunately I was too tired. But we might be going over to New Orleans today. I got to go over to Slidell to pick up some Harley parts. We might be going over there today and introduce my friend to Warren. So
I missed your scope with Leah. Oh, to Amish country.
it's still
I'll
up.
have to watch a replay.
As long as the borders are closed, of course, we're kind of stuck on this side of the border. But by all means, I don't know, send us a Facebook or something or a Twitter or whatever, and we'll do like a chat across the border because the border can't stop digital, right?
Hmm.
No.
It can only stop physical.
Yeah.
Are you in Canada?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Okay.
Lenny. Hey, Lenny.
Yep. I'm one of your northern cousins.
I love it. I love it. I like Canada.
Bruce, what's Perspective TV? Is that you're tagging someone?
Not me.
That's isn't that who? That's
I know I'm drawing a blank too.
is that Bronx Viking or is that Troy? No, Troy Sports for the Blind.
Yes, Troy Sports for the Blind.
Well, I'm hanging in there. But he asked if I'm okay, and I'm hanging in. I need to remember to have everything else closed, and I'm kind of notorious for having a lot of tabs open because I work on a lot of things, and kind of while one thing's loading, I'll be working on the next and bounce back rather than.
You should see me yesterday. I was like, oh my God. It actually was like the night before. I go and I walk into my room and my computer screen was black. And I'm like, what happened? When I left it up and it was, on the screensaver. So I thought maybe I didn't have the power charger, plugged in. So I went over to that and totally plugged in. It was totally plugged into the outlet. And I went, oh no. So I tried a different outlet, nothing. Well, long story short, I can't even get it to power on. So I don't know what happened, but we'll find out when I take it in because I'm not happy. Usually laptops can last you 3-4 years before they start to go wacky. But this, I paid decent money for, and I've never had a computer like not make it to 2 years. So yeah, me and HP are gonna have a little chat.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we tend to run our machines into the ground. Martin and I just we invest and then we just run the damn things into the ground. And when we get to that point, we turn them into props afterwards. Like the number of old iPhones we've accumulated from other people and turned into like science fiction or steampunk gadgets. And, once the thing is no good as a phone, it's always great to build into something,
Yeah.
Chris, I think I was asking you what your cosplay costume was, and that's when I think that's when my computer crashed.
Yes. Tonight we were in Lord of the Rings because we decided to try some storytelling with other Happsters. So basically, for $5, like towards an award or towards a sponsorship, we write them as a character in a story. And so tonight was all Middle Earth Lord of the Rings, and we had Pablo and Peter as Ents.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, we had a God. We basically had a whole group of Happsters tonight. We had some hobbits in there, and Martin and I were in our elf and ranger outfits, and we remarried Doug and Allie as a wizard and an elf. So they've now been written into a fantasy story where they get married again.
Oh, that's funny.
And it worked really well. We're really happy with the way it worked out.
Oops. Oh, Bannerman,
Bannerman,
I need you to like.
Oops, hang on a second.
What am I messing up here? Sorry, guys. It ain't me.
You
Not
are
me.
getting the infamous feedback.
Not me.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello from the
Do you have something
outside.
like earbud and microphone type thing that you can plug in?
Okay, I'm dropping one of them. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, so how do I? I'm trying to drop one of them. Hang on a second. I'm still gonna confuse them.
Take your time.
Are you doing this from computer or mobile device?
Yes.
No, which
Yes.
on your
Great answer.
computer browser version, you will see that you can turn off the microphone on your second camera, on your second device. It looks like you're basically logged into the same broadcast twice.
This is weird. I've muted myself. I've muted the phone and I don't know why it's coming through there. And I don't.
Welcome to Haps.
How do I get rid of the one? I'm sorry.
This is your impromptu tutorial.
Hey, don't feel bad. You should see my soap today. I just watched it back and I go, man, I did not shut up for 1 minute. Other conversations were going on and I think I missed them.
How do I
Next thing
drop
you
the one? It's still. I don't know. I don't know what.
know- Oh, I can hear you good now.
So I'm on my computer now.
Oh, good. I
When
can
in
hear you
doubt, turn it off.
Yeah, I had to redo. I like being on. I'm used to being on computer more than on the phone because it's like I don't know. There's more here. Well, it's laughing at me. Everybody's laughing at me.
No, we're not
No,
laughing.
no,
We're
no.
Oh,
laughing
I'm doing
with
so
you
well.
because we got
Man,
better.
my computer froze, and now I'm confused with having the two devices and a little. I don't know. It's late.
Hey, double the pleasure. No, no, we're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you because we've all been there. At least I can speak for myself.
Oh, and Bruce, yeah, absolutely welcome to tag people. I
Oh, yeah.
thank you. I need all the help I can get here. Apparently. Okay, I missed something. So Bannerman is a damn conspiracy. What was the conspiracy? Let's see here. Oh, Troy, hi. Hi, Troy.
Oh, hi.
So
Hi,
when
Scorch. I flipped back over to the chat because when you go on your phone, you know, it's one or the other. Either you look at the faces of who's on. Wait, I almost choked on a cookie.
Don't die.
No.
I forget how to help make people moderators so that if I do kick myself out because my computer's crashed and my phone's crashed to have other people keep the streamline.
I don't think. I think that like when you're the broadcaster, if you lose the connection, it goes down no matter who the director is.
Oh,
yes, no.
okay. Because and there's like a
That's what I was
2-minute
just
window to get back into it, right?
Yeah, it depends really. When does it register?
No,
you?
Bruce, it was me. It was. I'm sure it was me. I thought I had it muted. But oh, you know what I did was I hit mute on the computer, but it wasn't muting my audio. It was just it was still, so you guys were still hearing me through my computer, but you were hearing me on here too. But what was weird is that I had this muted Okay, no, I'm just I'm just confused.
Let's not do it
You're
again.
I did not have a lot of sleep last night. I live in Vegas and I was out late, really late.
Oh, one of my good friends lives in Vegas. Maybe you know her, Jackie Carlisle.
No, I
Her
don't, but
husband
it is a tiny world. It's a super tiny world. Oh, I'm so
in
excited
Vegas.
too because so a new friend uh from Clubhouse is a super networker and it connected me with one of his friends, or actually a couple, and I drove down to Henderson. I got to meet them today, and they are absolutely delightful. So,
Nice.
such wonderful people, and it's just I love like Clubhouse, just being able to connect with people, and now with Haps, I'm hoping that Haps will have um, uh, Haps will have a good summit, like the Periscope Summit, where all the broadcasters will be able to get together. I think Vegas would be a great place for it because it doesn't. Vegas is quite a bit open. It sounds like it's going to be a while for uh, California to open up.
Well, and
Let's see
there's those of
here.
us in other countries
Okay,
that
if I
we can
click on the person that I want to be a
so,
director, there's option
no.
from there, but moderates are chosen in settings. So
Yeah,
let me try this
Bruce
again.
would be correct.
I'm looking.
Well, you see,
I'm
for like I mean,
clicking
for
on
people like Mark
curses right
and I,
now. I'm
we
taking
can't,
a look.
I just
A, we're
let the
stuck on
director take
this side of
over
the
today.
border, and B, there's always a financial thing. So, for us, we like those online meetings,
Troy, you're
the
welcome to pop in.
online group gatherings to talk.
Okay, and Banner said we would have to come look for you. Let's hear. Yeah, let's.
Oh, good. Vanderman tags
Oh, you
for
know what?
two.
Let me tag. Okay, I'm at 216. I'm almost there. But let's see here. Just Haps
Woohoo!
would
She's
love you,
going
and
for the
Vegas
Happy
sounds great for me
Challenge.
to. No, no, no! Don't touch anything, Darcy. Walt says don't touch anything because I already screwed stuff up. Okay, Troy's in bed. Well, he could be like Lenny and just have it completely black. Lenny, we'll see you. Like you had the beautiful sunset the other time.
I know, but again, my
Okay,
computer
Pat,
hit
I
the
think Pat
dumpster. I
and
would have
Amanda and
jumped
Walt
in
are
through my
laughing at me
computer.
like, "Yep, don't touch anything."
Don't, yeah, when you get this close, don't move because I did that once.
Okay,
I had
Don't
like
blink.
some odd to go, but no, I know I don't think you can upload a photo when you're on the phone. You can only do that on the computer. So until I get another computer or mine is fixed, I'm stuck. I'm stuck with the
Well, are
with
you talking about uploading a picture like your profile?
the
how do you guys
no.
keep up with? It's kind of overwhelming to me in a way
Mhm,
because the usernames and like the real names and where people are and people
mhm,
hopping in. Um,
mhm,
I don't know, like it's a lot. It's a lot of stimulation in a way. It's kind of like too much to take in that I don't absorb it. As opposed to like Periscope was one dimensional in the sense of it was me and broadcasting out, and I'd see comments and stuff, but um, you'd build the relationships over time, and like this is kind of like supercharged. This is like on steroids in a way because you guys are able to jump into the stream as well, and how you keep track of everybody. Because it's like a
I
lot
think
at once.
Well, for us, we were using a lot of OBS, and we were using.
Chris, I lost your. I'm not hearing Chris's audio unless she's just messing with us. Can you guys hear me?
No, I can
Yep,
hear you. Yes.
I can hear you great.
Yeah, and lost Chris's audio unless she's just doing the.
Okay. No, I'm not.
Lip
Uh,
syncing. Lip syncing broadcast. That's what I need to learn how to do after watching my replay.
Might have Teddy investigate the
Just
situation
pretend and just
first.
let the other people talk.
Yeah.
It was too funny.
Okay. Walt agrees. He understands that it's a lot. I'll get better, and I am going to start. I had a lot of. I have some different client project things that I'm working on right now. I do want to get into doing. Oh, I'm excited because my web team, I do websites, and I have a team now with for Word. I have a WordPress team, and IDX. One of the guys is a IDX broker expert, So for people that are real estate agents and have an IDX, like they need those integrations or whatever, going to line up a time that works for him and me to have a regular broadcast of kind of open office hours in a sense. So
Are you
that's
going to sell houses?
maybe in the
idea.
future. And Bruce, thanks for saying my audio and video is great. Thank you. Okay, wait. So Walt can hear Chris. That's interesting. Oh, Bannerman, you need a website. What do you need a website for? What's your yeah, you can message me, darcynetwork@gmail.com. My work, and remember the E for enthusiasm, Y for youthfulness. So DARCEY network@gmail.com. Or my work email is dhall, so D as in Darcy, HALL, at goldensolutions.com. And it's GOALDEN solutions.com. We have a whole den of solutions to help you reach your goals.
Cool.
Okay, and Bannerman asked if I'd like to meet Teddy. He is very famous. Sure.
Who's Teddy?
Sorry, what?
I like meeting people. Let's see here. Mine, if so, then the problem would be a reload of her browser. Well, we're at 2:36. I'm not. Y'all said, Darcy, don't touch anything. So, oh my gosh, were you guys ever? Somebody may have been on a previous broadcast where I lost audio on it. I could still see everybody. I think it was my first broadcast. It was my first or second Haps. So I was like writing on pieces of paper and then like holding them up so that people could know. Okay, Bruce says that he's unable to hear Chris. Okay, so Bannerman, yeah, hit me up. I shut up so I could type. That's funny.
Are you on an iPhone or are you on Android?
Are you asking Chris?
You, Darcy.
Darcy, I'm back on I have a MacBook Air.
Okay.
Which is, it's the 2015 late edition. So it's definitely aging.
Yeah, I don't know anything about MacBook.
Needs a better processor. I have a couple things that I need to get done ahead of it, but I am looking forward to at Black Friday, I was going to get a new computer, but then people were like, hey, wait for the other one. And it wasn't released until late December. And then people are, well, people aren't excited about, I want to stick with Mac.
Yeah.
So once you go Mac, you never go back. I love my Mac. Yeah. Chris is doing charades. Chris agrees. Mac is awesome. And I love my little MacBook Air because it's so light. It's so light. I can take it around everywhere so easily. Yeah, so Chris, I'm on browser. But I'm at 240. Chris, I'm not touching anything. I'm not rebooted.
Let it go a little past.
Another time I will remember. And I will, if I forget, then I'll suffer the consequence again. But I will remember to have everything else closed and not have other tabs open because the processor speed. It definitely. Bannerman, good night. Have a good day. Since 1990, you've been using Mac. Wow, Chris. I love that you're typing away. I love Chris's tenacity. I love Chris's tenacity. Props makers, actors, and speakers. I love it.
Richard, are you going to the casino or are you going to the beach? I don't know anybody who goes to the beach at midnight unless you got a hot date.
Sportsman, Troy, I see me at 254. I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm at 254. Yay!
Yay! Does that now? Wait, let's make sure because always let it go a little bit over because you know the number that you see. Are you looking at press on the I, right?
Okay.
Because that's the number that you see can include the likes and loves. Does that make sense? Which
the I says 254.
You need whatever the I says.
254 others.
That's awesome.
Yay, I did it!
Congratulations.
I love the clever. Here, a little screenshot here.
I could not have done mine today when I did it. I was desperate, after having the computer crash. I was desperate to get mine, but thank God these lovely people and friends came to the rescue. And then I just checked before it came in, came back on to Haps. And I had a nightmare today. Then I couldn't even get on my Twitter account was gone. And I'm like, did somebody hack my Twitter account? And I could not get onto my Twitter account for hours and hours, and I haven't been on, and I behave. So I'm like, am I like President Trump? Did they take my account away and I'm never going to be on Twitter again? And I'm like, I'm getting messages, direct messages. I can't answer them because, oh Lord, I've had a rough few days.
Can you imagine what that's like for Donald Trump? Because it was such a regular stream of him, communication. It'd be like somebody having laryngitis. I mean, I get laryngitis periodically because of allergies.
Mhm.
And yeah, like Chris right now, I know how you
It's
feel
wrong.
because there's been multiple times in the past few years where I've had laryngitis for the first time around it was 1 week, then the next time around it was 2 weeks, and then the third time around it was like 3 weeks I had no voice. And it was a lot of miming, a lot of writing paper. And one thing I learned though is that it's interesting. Your mind is still going, so you're still activating the vocal cords in formulating an answer in a way. So it was still straining. So I had to remove. I'm an active networker. I used to be involved in several chambers of commerces and other networking groups, and people would be asking me questions, and I'd be wanting to reply. And even though I wasn't outwardly speaking, it was still engaging my vocal cords, just the somehow. So it was still straining. It was, so I had to just take the time to rest and not go.
You have to, you can have so much fun, but I've done scope too, where like if somebody's broadcasting and asks me to call in, like on Periscope, and then they're like, "Well, I need to go
I
to
want
bed."
to
And
say
I'm like,
real
"I'll
quick,
leave it
I'm going to
open so
interrupt
you
for a second. I just want to thank Walt for coming in as well. Thank you so much. Get sorted in the day at the office. Have a great week. And Chris thank you for the stay safe award. I appreciate you. I look forward to having you in more broadcasts, and let me know. Oh, and Walt, thank you for the high five. High five. High five award. I appreciate. So this is
Yes,
fun.
I have. Oh, there is a sale. I did get the notes. There is a 50% off sale on coins until it goes until March 11th, I believe. So I have
What's
to do my restocking. But after the drama I've had to go through with the computer crashing, and then one microphone wasn't working, so I had to go to another phone. I just want to slap myself in the head. Go, what are you doing? But yeah, so like if anybody needs to get coins, now's a good time to get them.
cool?
Yeah,
Awesome.
I saw that in the notifications. I think it was yesterday, today. So then you have to get them by the 11th of March, which is good.
Cool.
So, what else was I gonna say to Darcy? You made me feel better because I didn't feel like the only like person that like this is the first time broadcasting from a phone. It's funny. But the thing is, nobody's getting mad or anything. They're all being very supportive
Yeah.
and helpful. 'Cause-
Everybody's awesome. I'm
Yeah.
loving all the community here.
Me
Good
too.
night, Troy. Good night, Walt. And thank you, Bruce and
Yeah.
Chris and everybody that joined in tonight, and Linny.
I
Oh,
did a quick question. Is Vegas open? Like,
yeah, it's open. It's been for quite a while at like a reduced capacity.
right.
Most shows were canceled or
Mhm.
postponed. Like some have closed permanently, which is really, some of the Cirque du Soleil shows have closed permanently now.
No way.
Yeah, I think it was
Oh.
Le Rev or another one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and even when Vegas is opened up for capacity, you can't
Mhm.
expect that those shows would return right away because of the athletic
yeah,
prowess that
of
those
course.
the practice and the skill, the coordination. I mean, it's they do literally death-defying feats, and if they are not perfectly trained and practiced, people can literally die,
Hmm.
which is pretty morbid. But
Yeah, I
it'll
want
take
to go to the
time
show and see
before.
that.
But they, in terms of the restaurant, like restaurants were at 25% capacity. They've increased it to like 35 or
Hmm.
thresholds. Larger venues can have up to, I think, 250 people now. So there are some like small conferences coming back. Um,
Hmm.
Grant Cardone was saying earlier, I'm not sure where he's having his event, whether it's going to be in Vegas or somewhere else, where they would normally have like 10,000 people. Now they're going to have an event, but it's only 2,000 people. I don't know where
Hmm.
that is. I don't
I
know where
remember
his
the
event's
day
going to be.
Blaine took a ride to Vegas, when everything was shut down and was just walking around. There was nobody around. I've never been, but
It,
I know
there's
my
a
nephew's
video on
been.
YouTube. Check out
Mhm.
Corona Vegas. It was
Okay.
done in about March 20th of last year, March
Mhm.
29th of last year, by an Emmy Award winning filmmaker.
Oh, okay.
It's so eerie. And
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
what it
there's
looked like.
spooky
But it was
music,
a
but
beautiful
it's like
day.
it felt like a zombie apocalypse without the zombies, but it just this ghost town. And it, for being, people say that New York is a city that never sleeps. Well, you know
Mhm.
what? Bars close at 2 a.m. in New York. There's Vegas is a whole
Wait,
lot
are
different
they
and a
now
lot
closed?
more lights.
I used to live in New York City, and they used to
Thanks,
close
Bruce.
at like 5 a.m. Is that no longer?
What was that?
I Many years ago, I used to live in New York City, and I would be walking out of Studio 54 at 5 o'clock in the morning.
But they didn't serve alcohol past 2 a.m., right?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, hey, my
Yeah,
cat's
but
doing a
that was
little
done for
cameo.
babies. But so they now close. They all have to close by 2.
Oh, well, maybe I'm mistaken, but it was
No,
my
I don't
understanding that,
know. That was a long time ago.
yeah. I don't know,
But
and I don't know what it's. I don't know. It's been a long time. I'm from
I'm not
upstate
a bar person
originally.
anyway.
Um, all right, my cat's getting a little stir crazy here. I was out late last night and didn't spend enough time with them last night, so I got to give them a little attention before bedtime here.
Well, Darcy, it's so nice to speak to you, and I'm like, this is going to be so much fun. And it's great to, like when people that you see typing in chat finally go live, because then we get to know you a lot more personally, and vice versa, as
Yeah.
opposed to like,
Do you,
it's just
Lenny,
some chick
do
or
you
some
scope?
dude.
I'm still used to saying scoping, but do you broadcast at any particular times?
No particular time. I just knew I tried last night to get my 250, but like I said, going from computer to phone
Checkers.
was a nightmare. There were problems, and I got to 150, but it was like 4 in the morning, and then nobody was on, and then it timed me out. So,
Wait, are you at your 250? Did you get to your
God,
250?
I got not only did they help me get to 250, I just checked my views. I've had 2,000 views, and
Wow.
I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
Wow. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're good because I was gonna say we can run this right away, and I'll chop
Yeah. Are
on.
you still at 254? Because I
I'm
just
at
want to make sure.
282. I'm good.
Good for you. Then you
Thank
should
you.
be good. All right. Well, I came
Awesome.
in to help as well too, if I could. I return the favors for anybody that's, we got to support each other.
Yeah.
So, it was really nice to speak with you. I look forward to many, many more laughs on many people's streams. I hope this is, I hope people continue to be who they are, and no drama, no fighting, no political fights, no doxing, none of the nonsense that went on other.
It's human nature for a lot of these things, and it'll, the more people you have, it's, sort of like Clubhouse is getting bigger now, and people. Gosh, forget. Okay, I gotta go. My cats are really getting stir crazy. But yeah, the more people that join, and as time goes on and stuff, but it's just part of human nature and stuff. There will be those things. It's
I actually don't think there will, and I'll tell you why. I mean, there might be an argument here or there, because not everybody's going to have a good day every day of the week. Somebody might be really overtired, but the stuff that went on Periscope will not go on Haps because they're not going to allow it.
Mm.
Like, like if you scroll through Periscope, were you on Periscope, Darcy? Yes.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was an early
And
adopter. I
you
loved it.
see everybody's getting drunk and smoking dope and I don't think that stuff's going to be allowed to go on here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you're an adult having a glass of wine, whatever, but you know what I'm talking about, or the people were coming over on Snapchat, shaking their booty and wanting them to give them money for their Snapchat. I don't think that's gonna go on.
There's only fans for that now, right?
Well, I don't know anything. I don't know much about OnlyFans, but I got enough
No,
dealing with Twitter and Periscope until it ends, and
31 more days.
I know it's actually 30 now. Today's March 1st already.
Oh, well, it's
I'm
still
on East
February
Coast.
28th.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still February 28th here, so.
I know. Well, you can celebrate my brother's birthday in Vegas. That he's a leap year baby. I didn't even call him
Oh.
for a happy birthday, but that's a whole other 3-hour story, 3-hour tour.
Cool.
Kidding.
All
No,
right.
whatever. But
Well, Lenny, I'm gonna
okay.
end
Thank
broadcast
you.
here so I can spend some time with my cats. I want to thank everybody again for coming in. Again, I'm Darcy Hall. I'm a digital marketer here in Las Vegas, and I'm a
Awesome.
community builder of Darcy Network for digital authenticity, relationships, Christianity, enthusiasm, and youthfulness, plus networking, entrepreneurship, truth, working out, organizations, Reiki, and kindness. It's a bunch of things, but so are we. Follow me here on Haps and on Clubhouse. I'm Dark's Network on both. Remember the E for enthusiasm, Y for youthfulness. Lenny,
Awesome.
thank you.
God bless you, sweetie. You have a wonderful evening, and go play with your nice kitty cat.
I will. Thank y'all.
Okay, bye-bye.
Good night, all.